ever since I was a child, people saying, "What are you going to be when you grow up?" I don't know. And I've been
Well,
kind of living in the
tell me
moment
when
like
you
Peter Pan or
finally
something.
tell me when you finally grow up.
Yeah, well, that's what I keep waiting for.
No
And
wonder you don't know what you're going to be then.
right. So I've been, up until now, I've been pretty content to just kind of go with
Excuse
the
me.
flow.
Do you see that what I'm driving at is that what you're going to be, as well as the idea of finally growing up, is all irrelevant crap that should not be concerning you.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, I don't really want you to answer this question, but who told you that you've been engaged in irrelevant activities? How do you know that each thing you've engaged in is not going to end up being specifically useful in some task that unfolds? Why are you evaluating your life?
I think.
Why is there not an assumption that maybe everything has been perfect? It's just that at the moment you don't see how it all fits together. And then I'll further ask you, can you see that if you had that attitude, that perspective, that you would be able to honor yourself more in the moment you're in and be able to give yourself more easily to whatever is at hand to do?
Yes.
That would be an experience of integrity, of more wholeness than your concept has been allowing you to experience.
That is what the path I've been following, is trying to be responsible or responding to the needs of the moment throughout my life, and doing what needed to be done at a particular time, given the circumstances that I was presented with. But lately, I've got about 4 businesses going and more property than I know how to manage, and
Poor
more
fellow.
vehicles. Yeah, and it's gotten to be, I mean, I know I'm complaining, but it's gotten to be so complex to manage everything. I wish I could just focus my attention on one really valuable endeavor for the good of myself and everyone else. And I don't know if there's one thing that I'm here to do, or if I'm supposed to be one of these people who just goes from one thing to the next.
It's very simple. Take care of what you have been given to take care of well. Stop wanting what hasn't been given to you. And if what has been given to you is going to stand in the way of what will be given to you, it will, in an orderly fashion, be removed from your experience, because God's in charge, not you. And what doesn't fit in the identification of His fulfillment of purpose, which at the bottom line is yours, then it will intelligently and in an orderly manner move out of your experience to make way for what's going to come in. So, again, take care of what you have been given to take care of well without grumbling about it.
Thank you. I'll try.
There's joy to be found in it. There is joy to be found in it.
It's a lot more fun to buy a piece of property than it is to take care of it well. You know, the joy is in the purchase, not in maintaining it and taking care of responsibilities and being organized. And so I feel like that's part of my life lesson.
One could say that about a spouse.
Yeah. Yeah, like falling in love is
child.
easy, but staying in love takes some effort, right? Is that what you're saying?
Some commitment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't be so eager to go out and find something else to love. Use the opportunities that are right in front of you. Mm-hmm. Bring that willingness to honor what's there for you to bless with your caring. Mm-hmm. You see?
Yes. So
At least the property can't argue with you.
No, I love the things that I have. It's just that there's only one of me to go around, and my energies have become so scattered that I'm not maintaining anything really well.
Let that become your purpose, to take care of it well.
Mm-hmm.
If you will do that instead of trying to find something else new to deal with, what doesn't work about what you presently have will become obvious. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Fulfillment isn't somewhere else. The kingdom of heaven isn't somewhere else. Start where you are. And start with the materials at hand. It's just good common sense. But it happens that what is just good common sense has an utterly divine and profound significance. And if everyone would begin to value their simple common sense instead of getting up into highfalutin metaphysical principles and ideas and wild imaginings, everyone would experience the benefit sooner, and the whole world would wake up faster.
Can you share a little bit about the difference between following what you call common sense and following your heart or the impulse to...
You will always find that real common sense is in utter harmony with your heart. Now, I'm not talking about folklore common sense. A stitch in time saves 9. A penny saved is a penny earned. I'm not talking about societal common sense. I'm talking about common sense which amounts to an honest, genuine, real, assessment of what you can do and what you can't do, of what really means something to you instead of what ought to mean something to you. Common sense is what's left, already there in you, when you've given up all the oughts and all the shoulds and all the wants. In the absence of those, you find yourself knowing what you feel. And what you feel is utterly intelligent when it's not distorted with insanity, you see.
Yes, I understand. Going back to your piece that you keep referring to, is that what you mean by that?
Indeed. Your peace, and then what's obvious to you from within your peace. Yes.
Thank you.
You are welcome. That is Paul shaking his head. This morning, it happens that Paul did ask, and he did not know what I was going to be talking about today. Paul did ask, he experienced a desire that something meaningful happened today, that he desired for everyone who came to have a maximal beneficial experience, I'll put it that way. How wonderful that he did. That is why he was shaking his head, because he got blessed by it too. And he was shaking his head in amazement. It is time to close for today. Being together always feels good to me. It does not always feel as good to Paul as it has felt today, which gives him encouragement to dare to stay with me more consistently, even though it's not likely to be quite enough. And for that I am grateful. I love you all.